Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. He is through here. Played into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. That has not gone well. And claimed it back swiftly. Spread it left. And here's Bellingham. Leicester, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Best really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Lahm turns back here, probably the best option.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Lahm. Gullit is always looking to break lines. Gullit. And now the breakaway, and the through ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Nice control. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Gullit. Gullit. And they can counter here. And here's Mbappe. Best. He's got tall. He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Bale. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Serginho. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. So what can they make of this? He's got away. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's looking wide. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm. And it's Ibrahimovic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Gullit. Gullit. Gullit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he was alert to it. Best, a player who needs no introduction. And now they can spring out of defence. best. Luis Suarez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's being urged to shoot, and this is Ibrahimovic. Lam. Backward it goes. Chance, surely!
Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, what a ball! Luis Suarez. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Araujo. It's Hullet. Ferdinand does well to get it back. Bellingham. Luis Suarez. And it's Bale. Rui Costa. And it's Rui Costa. Bale. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Luis Suarez. He's had it taken off him. Ferdinand. More and more pressure on the ball here. And he's managed to get free. And he welcomes it in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. That's good play. Serginho has it in a wide position. It's a goal kick. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Araujo. 60 minutes played. Well timed, excellent interception. Decent progress down the left. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Suarez. Number 5, Rui Costa. Number 17, coming on the field. Number 10, Pele. Number
Bellingham
20,
is short.
Guler. Number 23,
Bellingham plays it in.
Shevchenko.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vieira. Lam. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Pelé. It's Pelé! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pelé clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Vieira. Great vision. That has been cut short. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Bullet. Coming on the field is number 15, Nedved.
Good ball over the top.
Taking place.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pelé takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, he's burst through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking for a runner.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Nedved. Vieira cuts out the pass. Just 5 minutes left. And this is Pelé. He's in space and looking for options. Pelé. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Vieira.
Pelé with the short one.
Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 22.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rooney. It's a really well-measured ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rooney. Collar can be a real threat inside the box. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one. Climbs up big! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by...
Pele! And that has been cleared. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. So in the end, one goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement is...
Ibrahimovic! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Mbappe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Araujo calmly anticipates.
Best really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found some space.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that has added a... Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, another save. Corner number 2 then. Gullit looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the ball is out of play. And it's Serginho. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Best. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that was very necessary. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Bale. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gullit is always looking to break lines. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldo picks it up out wide. That's gone for a throw-in. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Lahm. Good pressure, determined, intense. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And they can counter here, looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Vieira was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Best. Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception. Gullit. Serginho. And it's Ferdinand. Chooses to go cross-field. Lahm. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Added time.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's got the beating of his man. Can he finish? Rui Costa. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And
Reflections on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Coming on the field is number 23, Shevchenko.
Vietnam get the ball rolling for the second period. Hullet looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham goes steaming forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he shoots! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost.
Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise. Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bellingham played out to the right. This looks promising. And he welcomes it in. A lot of... There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to get it clear. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. The pass has gone astray.
Number 19.
Hullet, who does have an assist to his name.
Number 7.
Lam
Coming on the field.
stood up well to him there.
Pele. Number
Hops for
20,
safety.
Gulen. Number 8.
Roberto Carlos now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's going to go a long way.
Substitution.
Ball's out once more. Rummenigge. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. Pullet. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Out towards the flank. Has a look and plays it forward. The ball is loose and the chase is on. This looks promising. That's tidy. Serginho has it out wide and in space. And it's Bellingham. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball... Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for the run. Bellingham, and a chance! It's a loose ball. Cafu plays it long. Bellingham. Played back in. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Cafu. And it's Vieira. Lam. So we're still where we started right now. Bellingham. And he's in on goal. Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bellingham! And that wasn't far away.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
And it's Bellingham. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Xavi Alonso. Great ball and he's in here. Bullet did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Bellingham. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And this decent chance! It's there!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Vieira. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Bellingham. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross to the back. Oh, what a climb! It's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Van der Sar claims comfortable. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bale. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Vietnam get the ball rolling for the second period. Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho could try cutting inside here. Yeah, going vertical. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, can they get him away? And he's whipped it across. Ball is over the line. He's in space and looking for options. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cafu. Vieira. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vieira. And it's Lam. Threads one in. And it's Vieira. Alonso. Probing pass. Chips it through. Face to face with the chance! No mistake! And they're back in front!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Xabi Alonso is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Yep, it's a corner. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 5, Xabi Alonso. Number 13, Gullit.
Roberto Carlos.
Coming on the field. Number
Can he get it through?
23, Shevchenko. Number 20,
Vietnam really are
Pirlo.
going for it here, Peter.
Number
Now it's
10,
just a matter of
Pele.
sustaining the effort.
Substitutions
They're
taking
coming
place.
again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Shot a goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Collier. Back into the middle. And this is Roberto Carlos. Chance to... He's got Thor! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Cafu. And it's Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, important interception. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
So, time for changes on
Vieira.
both sides, actually.
Number 14, Cafu. Coming on the field. Number 22.
Now it's Mbappe.
Toure.
Bumps him off it and wins
Number
back the ball.
18, Lilian Thuram.
Ferdinand.
Substitution in progress.
Vieira. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Yaya Toure. Gerrard. Looking for options for movement. Gerrard receives it in a good position here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Toure gets rid without sophistication. Nicely weighted ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Shevchenko is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira calmly anticipates. Vietnam have it back and
There will
can
be
go
5
again.
minutes added time.
Pele going about things with real menace. Passes coming off in quick succession. Great chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Mbappe, and that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that has not gone well. He's found a way through. And this is Pele. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never... And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pull it. No, that was never going to make it. There they go, hunting in packs. He's away! Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Serginho. Gerrard gets into a good position. They get a throw in. Lovely bit of skill. Gerrard. And he's in on goal. He's tried one. Great effort, but no way through.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, this could be a chance. That's an excellent interception.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think...
Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Vieira. No way. It's anyone's ball now. Drives it in. Oh, that was vital. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Knocks it into space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Ferdinand clears. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Vieira. Quality ball. And now the breakaway. He was under real pressure there. Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Serginho. And it's Vieira. Pirlo. Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Hullet. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a cute ball. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Opts to play it back. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Gerrard. Ibrahimovic. Vietnam, disappointing in the end there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bale. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. Now it's Bale. And it's Pirlo. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick reminder today.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Aim forwards. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vietnam finding their passes. Hullet. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Gerrard. Pirlo. Done delicately. And he's intervened well there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. 60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
That's going to go a long way. Vietnam have their third corner. He's got tall, and he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pirlo. Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Might be danger here. It's Ibrahimovic! Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Played out to the right. Hullet. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
In with the challenge. Cafu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Pirlo. Oh, sweet feet. Good ball, good take. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. pull it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aimed beyond the defence. Crosses it in. Shot! They've done it! Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution on the field.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Number 13.
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 25.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Number 20. Pirlo. Coming on the field. Number 2. Number 15.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Number 5. Xabi Alonso.
Belling can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's superb. Oh, just and the shot! Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Driving forward. Araujo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Roberto Carlos delivers.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Xabi Alonso, now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, it's Nedved. Oh, nice touch. Oh, shooting chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Xabi Alonso with the short one. Real chance! And this is Shevchenko. And a chance! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
He has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? He almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Van der Sar gets good distance on it. No way through. Lahm.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Pirlo is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Ferdinand. And it's Serginho. And here's Bellingham. Serginho has it out wide and in space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foot in. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, they can break here. That looks a good ball through. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Bale. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Rummenigge takes control of it, and he's on the move. Fired deep towards the back post. He's cut it out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bale. Bale goes on a run down the left wing. Just eases him off the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that is a little undercooked. And he was quick to react. And it's Hullet. Collar constantly looking for the ball into the box. Rummenigge. Bellingham. And it's Serginho. And he's in on goal. Real chance! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
In by Gullit.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rummenigge. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And here's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's managed to get free. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Plays it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he was alert to it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Collar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rummenigge in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. He's in space and looking for options. Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Vieira. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Tries to play it through. Nicely weighted ball. Collar. And he welcomes it in. Vieira. So what can they make of this? Half an hour gone in the second half. Bellingham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Hullet. Great chance! It's in! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Substitution on the field, number 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Number 15,
Nedved.
Number 22, Toure. Number 24, Beckham.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Roberto Carlos. Best. Now, can they get him away? Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Looking for the run. And this is Pele.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's Rooney. Lahm picks it up now. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. It's Pele! Beckham is always looking to break lines. Nedved wins the duel this time. And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It can be difficult at
Hello,
times
everybody,
playing in
and
front of your
this
own
is a
fans
quick
if you're not
reminder to
living
let
up
you
to
know
the
that you'll be able
expectations.
to
And I
catch
think with
today's
confidence
match
looking a little
broadcast
fragile at the
live on
moment,
our
they were
club's
playing
FM
not to
station.
lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.